Everyone keeps asking about Stellur so far when it comes to Rosetermania, so let's talk about Stellur. Yo, what's up, guys? This is YNOT Be Reckless, aka YNOT Be Casty. I'm one of the HCS commentators and a full-time content creator and one of the HCS analysts, and we have another HCS report for you guys where today we're going to be talking more about Stellur. Now, in case you guys have been living under a rock for a bit over the last couple of weeks, it's been all about Rosetermania when it comes to the HCS leading into Season 3, and everybody has been talking about Stellur. At first, we were almost guaranteed that Stellur was going to be going over to Optic Gaming. Everybody was talking about it, and it seemed almost guaranteed at that point. However, not too long ago, Optic Luce's very own founder leaked in a Twitch chat that although Stellur was their number one option, it looks like Stellur actually isn't going to be going to Optic for whatever reason. So that kind of left us talking more about who's going to be Optic's fourth, or are they going to be staying the same, or would they be changing out two different players, maybe going to Optic Gaming. Kind of left us not talking about Stellur as much, and I think we really need to. Like, obviously, right now, we know that Stellur, Eco, and Bound are still signed with SSG. They recently had released Penguin, or Penguin decided to go his separate ways. All we know is that, as of right now, Penguin and SSG are no longer together. So we're going to come back to it as, are SSG going to pick up a new player? Now, that could be a player such as Collect, for example, has had a stint with SSG in the past. I can also talk about people have been mentioning Legend, maybe snatching up Legend from EU and bringing him over towards North America to compete with Space Station Gaming. There's so many different options out there that are going with it. However, just yesterday, Stellur was streaming and playing with Collect, by the way, and he was streaming with the Optic nameplate on, and everybody kept talking about it. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, what does it mean? Does it mean that Stellur could still be going to Optic? Does it mean that he's no longer with SSG? SSG have to pick up 2 new players, 4 new players. Who knows? SSG has just imploded. And I'm here to tell you that although it is a possibility, just like Sirius coming in and looking at my face is a possibility. Although I still think it is a possibility Stellur could end up going to Optic. We were actually watching his stream in between matches while I was streaming, and somebody in the chat actually did ask him, hey, not ask him, but told him, like, hey, love that troll, you know, he kind of leaning into it, you go into Optic, and he kind of looked at the chat, gave a little bit of a chuckle, and then got right back to the game loading up. And I think with this point, I think Stellur honestly is trolling a little bit, even though it's possible he should be going to Optic. I think with all of the roster news going on right now, and everybody trying to figure out exactly, is he going to Optic, whatever, what's the best time to poke the bear? The bees are swarming. Not a saying. He definitely could be trolling 100%, and I think he is. But I will say, speaking of during the height of Rosetermania, and speaking of Stellur maybe trolling a little bit, and maybe throwing, just poking the bear just a little bit, what's another way to poke the bear? Maybe, just maybe you sign up for a tournament, which, by the way, big money on the line got announced out of nowhere. This Boom TV / Mountain Dew tournament coming in out of nowhere, and we see that Spartan, Boobu, Falcated, and Stellur are signed up together. So 3/4 of that Sentinels roster that obviously played amazing at Worlds, and who we almost were guaranteed by Sparty himself that they were going to stick together going into Season 3, are signed up with the MVP Stellur. And it just makes you think, again, could this be him poking the bear? Sure. Could this be a situation where maybe Lethal was just happens to be busy? It is during the offseason. Maybe he's on vacation or something, and Stellur wants to play, and his teammates are busy as well. So they say, hey, we want to play. Stellur, would you mind playing with us and filling in for a tournament? He's like, yeah, sure, why not? I want to play as well. He's been streaming plenty on Twitch recently, so he's been grinding quite a bit. I would love to see that grind go to work in tournament play once again with the Bandit Rifle. Or could this be a possibility that Stellur may just be going to Sentinels? I don't know, Maybe you guys can decide. Let me know in the comments down below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and interact with this video as much as possible. Anytime you guys interact, YouTube's algorithm will push it out to more people that may be interested in this type of content. And it gets more popular. I get more subs and followers, or I get rich. I don't know. I'm still poor. All right, guys. See you later. Peace out.